today I was going to show you how to crochet a rainbow. We will need some yarn, one of each color in the rainbow, a crochet hook. I'm using a size 3 UK hook. If you want to use a different yarn, you can. Easiest way to see what size you need is to place the yarn on the hook, and if it lies comfortably in the little hook, that means it's the perfect size. You also need a pair of scissors and a craft needle. So to begin, we're gonna do some chains. So all these terms that I'm gonna use are UK terms. So we're gonna do yarn over hook and do 13 chains. So now I have 13 chains. That's going to be the beginning of this arc here. Now on the back of these chains, you'll see there's all these little bumps. That's where we're going to put our double crochets in. So from the second one from the hook, so we have one bump just next to the hook. So we're going to skip that one and go into this next one. Now this one is a little bit fiddly. You need to insert the hook into the bump, pick up your yarn, pull through, so you have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and then through the 2. So that's the first one, and then we're gonna repeat that until the end, so we have 12 stitches on here. Okay, so hook through the little bump, hook through the little bump, so now on the last one, we're gonna put a hook through the last little hump, pull it through, and we'll have the beginning of our arc now. And what we're gonna do next is turn it around, and then in the first stitch from the hook, we're gonna put a hook through, pick up yarn, and do 1 DC. In the next one, we're gonna do a 2 DC, which means that we're gonna do 1 normal, so hook into a stitch, pick up yarn, and do a DC, and then we're gonna go into the same one that we just did it, the same one that we just did the first DC in, and do another DC. And that's how you increase it. So we're gonna do 1 DC and then 2 DC into the stitches, and we're gonna continue doing that around. So next stitch, yarn over, 1 DC, and next one we're gonna do 2. So 1, 2, 1 DC, then we're gonna do 2 in this one. And then you continue to do this until the last one. Okay, so now in the last 2 stitches, so we're gonna do 1 DC in this one, normal, and this last one, which is a bit fiddly to get in, you're gonna do your 2 DC, but we're gonna do the first one, and before we end the second one, we're going to change the color because we now want to start on the blue arc. So we're going to take our scissors and cut it. And we can put our purple color back and grab our blue color. And easiest way is to put the wool yarn over your finger, and this is where we usually pull through the next one. So we're going to pick up the blue color and pull that through instead. And before we continue, we want to fasten this off. So I find this is place the product down, grab the two ends and do a very quick double knot on there. So now the ends are fastened. Once we're down the entire arc, we will fasten all the loose ends securely. This is just to make sure that it doesn't unravel as we continue. So we're going to turn around and then we're going to do 1 DC in each stitch, starting from the first one. And then we just keep going around until we get to the last stitch. And when the last one always tends to be the fiddliest one, so it can be a little bit difficult to get the hook into the last stitch. And then we're going to turn around. Now last time we did 1 DC and then 2 DC. This time we're going to do 1 DC, 1 DC and then 2 DC. So in the first stitch we're going to hook through, yarn over and through, yarn over and through. Second one, hook through, yarn over, yarn over. And then the third one we're going to do 1 DC, 2 DC. And next one, 1 DC, 1 DC, 2 DC. And that will be the way we continue going through until the last stitch where we're going to change color again. So now on the last 3 stitches we're going to do DC, 1 DC, and then this is the last one we're going to do 2 DC. So we'll do 1 normal DC, and the second one we're going to pick up the yarn but not pull through another one. Instead we're going to place it down, cut the blue thread, put blue back and grab our green color, grab the yarn securely in your fingers, pick it up with your hook and through, and then do a double knot so that it's secure while you continue your project. We'll turn it around, and like we've been doing on all the other ones, we're going to start with just doing 1 DC in each stitch around, then turn, and then do DC in 3 stitches, and then add the 2 DC. So this is the lap we're doing 1 DC in each. So 1, right, we're now on the last stitch. Again, it's the fiddly bit. We do 1 DC and then turn. Now the way I remember to do the increases, is to count the colors. So on the first color we did 1 DC and then 2 DC. Second color we did 1 DC, 1 DC, 2 DC, and on the third color we're doing 1 DC, 1 DC, 1 DC, 2 DC. Basically every color that you're adding, you want to add 1 more DC before the double DC. So we're going to go into first one. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do a 2 DC. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then a 2 DC. And we'll continue doing that. And we'll continue doing that all around till the end. Right, so now we're on the last 4 stitches. So we're gonna do 1 DC, 1 DC, 1 DC. And on the last stitch we would do our 2 DC, we're gonna do the first one as normal, and then hook through, pick up the yarn, push down, and cut the thread. And then we'll grab our yellow yarn, grab it in between fingers, put it on the hook, and pull through. Place it down and double knot. There we are. And I'll show you figure out what we're going to do next. This is turn it and then 1 DC all around. And then we're going to continue doing this with each color, with the continued increase for each color until we're at the end of the red one. So I'm going to quickly do that, and then I'll see you once we get to the end to show you how to finish it. Well, we'll now come to the last stitch. So in here we're going to do 2 full double crochet, so 2 DC, 1. And this time we're not going to cut the thread just yet. We're going to put the same yarn over and through, and then we're going to cut it. Pick up the yarn and through and keep pulling, and then tighten it. And that's our rainbow. And we have all these loose ends. So we're going to grab our craft needle. What we're going to do is fasten them and sew them in and hide them. So let's start with the purple one. Right, now we secure them all. We're just going to cut the end pieces off. These end pieces, you can just throw them away, or you can use them for other craft bits. Some people buy glass jars and fill it with little bits, and it looks really pretty. So if you want to throw it away. If you want to save and do something else with it, go for it. And now we're just going to flatten that a little bit, and we have a rainbow. You can put that in your window, you can put the string through and hang it up. And that's everything. And as I mentioned, all the terms I used was UK terms. If your rainbow doesn't do the arc in the beginning, could be because you're doing it a bit too loosely. What you can do, if you found the perfect crochet hook for your yarn, grab one that's one size smaller to do the chain, and then switch to the correct one when you start doing your DC or double crocheting, and that should give you the tension to make the little arc. And that's everything for me from today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to see what you made. I'll put instructions in the comments below.